May you find happiness and peace, and may your home stand the test of time.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mary. Today I'll be reacting to Candace Owens called Feminist Nightmare. Wow. So without further ado, let's get started.
Hi.
Hi, I had an honest question for you because I feel like your grandfather's story is very inspiring. But you say that people complain so much. But if people didn't complain in those days and fight for people's rights and fight for feminism, which is just equality for women, then you wouldn't be on the stage today and I wouldn't be here asking you this question. And so if people aren't complaining, as you say, and fighting for rights, then nothing would happen. So how can you reconcile these differences?
Yeah, so first I want to say I understand your sentiment because when I was your age, I thought the same thing, that feminism is just about equality. One of the brilliant things that the left does is they repackage words. It's clearly not feminism anymore. It's designed to actually rip apart women and men, to make women paranoid about men all the time, and every industry is controlled by a man, and to make being on your own, I want to do all by myself, as aspirational, right? It's about all my single ladies who needs a man. So just because you're using the word feminism, it doesn't mean that it is feminism, right? And as best evidenced by the fact that they just keep using it when obviously we are on equal footing with men, and unless you can tell me what you're not allowed to do as a woman in society that men are allowed to do, right? That would be like a systemic problem that we would need to fix. And so also I want to just remind you that I said earlier that you don't know true history, and when you wake up to the evils of feminism, they were fixated on breaking up the family. They liked death, right? They were creating a cult of death and destruction everywhere, all across the world. And just to be clear, the earliest iteration of a feminist that you're talking about that you deem to be heroic would be Margaret Sanger. That's a first wave feminist, and she hated me, so I feel nothing towards those feminists. And when I look around and I see women who are now crying on TikTok, and they don't understand, they did everything they were supposed to do, and I actually empathize and sympathize with them, and then suddenly they're in the world and they're making $25,000 a year and they can't do bad all by themselves, single ladies, and actually their bodies start coming online and their biology starts coming online, and they actually want to get married and have children, and they're realizing that they've stepped into a design that they were promised was going to be, as you hear, it's just going to be great, it's all going to be amazing, and it actually isn't that amazing. I don't know why. What are we even fighting anymore? Men holding doors? That's the new feminist cause? Like, no, equality means don't hold the door. No, I like when men pay for my meals. Love when my husband pays for my meals when we're recording. I like having the door held for me. In a perfect world, our society was so much better when women were involved every single day with their children before we handed them over to the Department of Education. And so I do not see feminism as having accomplished anything in our society. I actually think it was a nightmare that is being repackaged in our textbooks. So I would implore you to just do a little more research and start with Emma Goldman.
I love this. I just love this because this is the undiluted truth. What are you fighting for? Are you fighting for equality? It's there already. Like, men and women go home with equal pay. You know, it's not just in the Western world, it's everywhere. It's in Africa. Like, you don't do the same work that I do and I pay you less because you're a woman. Nah, it does not work like that. You know, so long as you are employed, you know, you get equal pay. Sometimes the women get higher. It depends on your experience, and sometimes the men get higher. It all depends on, how long you've been with the firm. It's just like, I employ you today. You don't expect to get the same money with someone I employed 5 years ago, even if you guys are doing the same work. The thing is, the person has more experience than you, and the person has been in the firm for a very long time. But I can't employ like 5 different employees to do the same work, and I decide to pay 1 or 2 of them higher simply because they are men. Nah, it does not work that way. I think we've moved past that stage, and that is what Candace is trying to let us know. She's letting us know that, yes, what are we fighting for? Because in the Western world, I see people, women, want to share things 50-50 with their men. And I think that is equality. They want to go out on a date and they pay the half part of, what they eat, and the male pay for what they eat. And I think that is what feminism is, be able to provide for yourself, be able to do things for yourself and not relying on the man. But you see, what I don't like about this feminism is when women use it only when it benefits them, you see, because in Africa, women want to be heard, they want to be respected, they want to be, spoken to in a very nice way, they want to be like everything feminists stand for. But when it comes to equality, when it comes to financial equality, they shy away from it. They feel like you are a man, so you want to be the alpha male, so be the alpha male. So why then do you pick what works for you? And when you feel it does not benefit you, you shy away from it. That is the annoying thing I see about this feminists, because in Africa, okay, in West Africa, because I've been there all through my life, it works like, if you're a man, be the leader, be the breadwinner. As my money is my money, your money is our money. And to me, I feel it's not fair. If we are going for equality, then let's go for equality in all aspects of life, not just where it favors you. Like, to me, because I won't let a woman go out there and start working for me to eat, because I feel like, nah, I have my two hands, so I can do that for myself. But when let's say you're going out and a lady expects you to open the door for her, to me, I feel it's cool, you show her the respect, you do those things for her, not because you feel like they're obligated to that, but it feels like it makes the relationship more and more romantic. And to me, I feel it's fun. And that is how it's supposed to be. You treat women that you love with so much respect and so much care, because they deserve it. So you see, a man will be willing to treat you that way, even if, let's say, you don't respect him. It feels like you are his lady, so there are some treatment he's supposed to do. Like in Africa, a man is ready to provide for you. He don't care if you are working or if you both are working. He is still willing to provide everything for you. Provide everything you need at home. Pay the rent. When you go out on a date, he pays for everything. So long as it concerns money, he's willing to pay for you, even if you guys earn the same thing, or even if you're any higher than him. He's ready to sacrifice everything he earns for the family. You see, so the word that make me angry is that my money is my money, your money is our money. I feel it's not fair. We are someone's son too. We are someone's brother. We are someone's sister. Like, we have family that care for us, so that wants us to progress. So if we decide to sacrifice everything we have for you, and you're not willing to do the same, then that is where cheating is coming in. I feel like men are, like, we are being deprived. I mean, in Africa, I don't know. I know in Western world it's 50-50. But in Africa, our ladies pick what work for them. And if it's not going to work for them, they abandon it. But they still, hold on to this word feminist. So I feel like they are not practicing it, okay? If you want equality, then be equal in every aspect of life. Like, be equal. As far as I'm doing this, you should be willing to do it too. Anyway, I love this so much, and I love the fact that the girl aired her view. She let us know that, okay, this is what I think. And Candace was able to clarify things. Candace was like, when I was at your age, this is how I think, this is how I behave. But I think now I've grown. That is it. The world works with change. Everyone, the only thing that is not constant in this life is change. Today you can be holding on to an ideology that this is what I believe in, and tomorrow you might have a rethink, because life has a way of teaching you, with experience. And when that experience comes in, you feel like, nah, I think what I've been doing, what I've been saying since is wrong. I need to change my words. And not only change your words, you need to teach the younger generation that, okay, this thing is wrong, let's try and do it this way. And I think men has given a whole lot. If you are being sincere with yourself, we have given a whole lot. We've let everything be balanced, be equal. You won't go to anywhere and a man will shut you up for talking. I don't care what you're saying, even if it's rubbish or not, they will let you speak. And I think we are respecting ladies a whole lot now. Like, we are doing that. And if you see, like, now the world favors ladies more than men. I don't know how you guys want it to be, because if you divorce a man, you get basically 50% of what the man owns. And even more, the man has to leave his house for you, because you are the one that will take care of his children, and he don't expect his children to be in the street or in a rented apartment. So he leaves everything he has struggled for you and the children. He takes little percent of it to start up life again. And even from what he's taking, he still has to pay child support every month. So I feel like we are doing a good job as a man. We just want to have peace of mind. We want to be able to live through this life and and enjoy our life, and enjoy our hard-earned work. But it's like, I don't know, we are really, really going through a lot. Like, being a man is not an easy job. And the painful thing is, the same lady that is claiming feminist, that is claiming feminist, would not like what she's doing to her man to be done to her father or her brother. She will want the best for her siblings, her main siblings. then why then do you want to frustrate someone's son? Because if you hear that your brother is passing through a lot, that the wife is trying to frustrate, your brother, you will want to stand, with your brother. But why then do you want to frustrate someone's son? Or is it because it's not your blood? To me, I feel like it's not fair. If we are pushing for equality, then equality should be in both sides. Like, men deserve rights to enjoy this life. Anyway, this is a beautiful one. I enjoyed this, and I want to see more videos from Candace. If you have any recommendation, let me know in the comment section. If it is your first time visiting the channel, click on the subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and remain blessed.